Welcome to the Better Learning Leadership Conference. Hello, my name is Cici. I am a senior project specialist from China team, Cambridge University Press. And today we are thrilled to have Sarah with us. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Sarah is the director of XRS English at TAL Group, which is one of our biggest and long-term HVO partner in China. And today, Sarah is going to share with us their innovative and comprehensive curricular design and teaching model to further develop life competencies and personalized learning. So without further ado, Sarah, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you, Cici. Hi, welcome everyone. So can you see my screen? So Cici, can you see my screen? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So thanks for coming to this talk. So it's my pleasure to give this talk with you here online. So first of all, please allow me to introduce myself. And I am Sarah, Director of XRS English at TAL Group. And now I'm in charge of the K-12 English education team in XRS. And the topic of my sharing today is holistic curriculum design for personalized learning, kindle a love of learning in every student. So now, society is changing too fast. I endorse what John Dewey said: if we taught today as we taught yesterday, we rob our children of tomorrow. So to kindle a love of learning in every student, the most important is to build a complete streaming learning system to cultivate future-ready talents. So we cannot imagine in 10 years what a world the children will face, but we know it is knowledge, thoughts, and skills, attitude, and values that help our children to obtain the underlying abilities of every step in the future. So with this understanding, our curriculum focuses on language ability and skill training, and meanwhile integrates with Cambridge life competencies, cultivating children's learning ability, thinking competencies, and social skills, so that they can grow up with great assistance. In the classroom, we give real-life cases to arouse the students' interest, to trigger their curiosity, to explore, to think, and to communicate. So an important factor in learning is the learning motivation. So how can we ensure the motivation of the students? We actually find there are two key factors to make the students to find the first one, is to make the students find their interest and resonate with what they have learned. And the other factor is that the students' sense of self-efficacy, which comes from the students' self-confidence and sense of achievement. So how to ensure interest and resonance? We think a group of children of the same age and grade with the same cognition level and also a certain range of interest, and also the children with similar English proficiency learn together. So through this streaming of the same age, we provide a guarantee for the realization of motivation. So combining the long-term training goals and the streaming, we leverage the profound academic skills of Cambridge University Press to customize a 9-year streaming course system for the Chinese pre-primary and primary students. So that's what we see here, Hello English Up course. So through the whole system, let's take grade 1 as an example. So we actually group the students into, like, this is grade 1, into 5 streams. And we divide the students, we group them by their English proficiency and also level of cognition. And children with different, entries, and after 1 year of learning in 学思, they will achieve different outcomes. Like the students in this stream, so after 1 year study, they might achieve like pre-A1 CEFR A1 level, and the students in higher stream, they might achieve like CEFR like A1 level. So in this way, we provide different children with different learning steps and goals and a high quality curriculum that meets their cognition and their demand. So also the scientific system, appealing language content, and the student-centered learning model contribute to the student interest in English. So how to achieve the student-centered teaching approach based on the small class model? Actually, we disassembled and redivided the teacher's work. So that is one of the very interesting thing we have explored. So in the classroom, we have a foreign teacher online, and also, so actually in the class, we have a foreign teacher online, and also in the classroom, we have a Chinese tutor. So the foreign teacher focuses on teaching and also is responsible for dealing with the remember and understand tasks according to Bloom's taxonomy of the learning theory. So students hold the voice recorder and interact with the teacher. At the same time, the relevant data are recorded. Therefore, the tutor in the classroom combines the real-time data and observations in the classroom to keep abreast of the students' learning state and help them develop good learning habits in time. So on top of that, as the foreign teacher on the screen finishes teaching, the Chinese tutor is in charge of the class who helps the students apply language, like develop high order thinking skills like analyzing, evaluating, and even creating by organizing student-centered activities. And parents can also receive academic reports in real time. Based on the report, okay, now this is the Chinese verdict. So the tutor is capable of giving specific suggestions for home learning. So through the cooperation of teacher, parent, and students' overall ability can embrace a breakthrough. This is the second part. And the third one is we built a blended learning cycle, circle based on in-class learning and after-class acquisition. As we know, English is a foreign language for Chinese, and an authentic English language environment is always hard to find. So in class time is our concern, but more importantly, we strive to create conditions for children to acquire language after class. That is, learn language in class and acquire language after class. So the learning cycle design consists of 3 parts: before class, during class, and after class. Before class means preparations the students can do before the lesson starts, and students can watch the videos and play interactive games on their iPads. And in the class, so in class during the course, lots of scenarios are created for children to experience the language, and the tutor will give them very personalized activities according to their learning data or through, by observing the students' performance in class. And in after-class plans, we provide massive graded reading materials in the digital library on the iPad, and also audio-visual resources and hands-on activities for children based on each different level, so that they can continue language learning in their spare time. So therefore, with the practice of blended learning approaches, so in which we integrate English learning and Cambridge Life competencies, online and offline resources, in and after class activities, Chinese and foreign teachers, the application of language acquisition and language education. We believe English learning can be much more targeted, personalized, and effective. So through learning here, students learning ensures they can not only learn a language, but also develop full-rounded competencies and gain their confidence against the unknown. Okay, so that's all for my sharing today. Thanks for listening. I appreciate your attention.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for sharing. So if any of our colleagues have questions, please place it in the Q&A box. So Sarah, as you mentioned, Hello English Up is a new course and a breakthrough of integrating Cambridge Life competencies in the customized course book. So, you know, switching from the more traditional language knowledge focused course to a more holistic life competencies development approach, what is the biggest challenge to you? And so far, how are the teachers and parents responding to this new approach?
That's really a very good question. And first, I want to say that we firmly believe that integrating life competencies into children's language learning is the most valuable and meaningful learning approach. This is what we firmly believe. And also this caters to the needs of the new generation parents. So who prefer the building of their children's ability to the traditional language learning method. And this summer we started to launch the life competencies, and it is not that we face with no difficulty. Launching the new course in the Chinese school with thousands of teachers here in Shuesi brings quite a lot of challenges. The biggest one is the change of the teacher's cognition and how they understand the life competencies and how they integrate the language into the ability training or ability developing. So which takes really which takes relatively a long time. So to meet the challenges, we held 4 rounds of training to all the teachers in every branch school all over China. So we have also invited the life competency expert from Cambridge University Press to train the teachers online to deepen their understanding, which followed by several rounds of sharing, discussion, and training on the same topic. To guarantee the Hello English Up classes, we have given the teachers more support by adding the high quality teaching activities in the interactive learning system and supplying the word for word lesson plans, which lay a solid foundation of their teaching methodology and help them to differentiate their teaching based on the specific situation of each class. So we know the life competency is very important, and now we are trying very hard to change the teachers' mindset, and also we help the teachers to develop the skills in launching the competencies here in China. Okay.
Great. Thank you, Sarah. So that's all from Sarah. So we look forward to talking to you next time, Sarah.
Okay. Thank you so much. If anyone wants to talk more, share more, so this is my email address. So I hope that we can communicate later more here. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.